Hello, it's Jack again. I thought I'd go through my installation of my new dish satellite TV antenna and the Wally receiver. I just got this in. Camping World was having a special where you buy the antenna and you get the Wally for free, so I couldn't pass it up. This is it. I decided to get in black. It was probably an extra $50 for the black, but since it's going on a silver Roadtrek, I thought black would be nice. I also got a roof mount kit to mount it on the top of the Roadtrek. It comes with some screws, and that's a through the roof for the cable. I'm not going to use that, I don't think. I'm going to go through the air conditioner. Let's see what else is in here. And it's got these 4 little mounting plates. They said not to mount it just through the feet, but to use the mounting plates and it makes a more secure mount. This is just plastic, and these mounting plates actually probably support that plastic really well with the way it's designed. Anyway, that's what it looks like before I get started. One of the problems I have now is that I'm on cable in my house, and Wally has a pay-as-you-go for $35 a month, but I want to have a little bit more of an upgrade on that, so it costs me about $60 or $70 a month. If I have satellite on my house already and I just add this on to my existing package, it's only $7 a month, and you can start it and stop it for the months you use it or don't use it. So that's my plan. I've got Dish coming out to put satellite on my house, and I'll cut the cable. I'll let you know what happens here, and I'll show you how I install this once I figure it all out. Okay, up on the roof here, I've got this thing in position to clear the air conditioner. The air conditioner is sitting about 10 inches, and it says that you need to be about 25 inches away. So I've got that clearance. I also have a clearance up to my front vent here, and where it's sitting is just about perfect for both the 25 inches both ways. And I've got the mounting plates just kind of bolted on with some regular screws right now. The screws that came with it have some Loctite on it, so I didn't want to put those in yet. But I got it positioned. I kind of put it in a little bit of an oddball position here because I wanted, this is actually the center rib right here, and I wanted the mounting plates to be up on the higher ribs just so water doesn't sit in there. And so I've got them positioned, and I've got them marked. I'm going to drill them, and then I'm going to mount them. Okay, that's the butyl that I put underneath it. I'm just going to take and cut around the outside of it, just like that. Pull this off, and pull this off, and there it is, finished. That's the 4 feet. And hopefully they're in the right spot. Okay, these are the little bolts that have the Loctite on them. And we'll just tighten this one down here. Suggestion that you do not tighten those mounting brackets to the roof completely until you get these tight, because I had to loosen them just to get them to shift slightly so that the plastic piece fit into the peg correctly. No big deal. I'll just tighten them up again. I'm going to take a little silicone and dab on top of these here screws. And I'll go around and tighten those all up. But other than that, that's on. Next thing I need to do is just get this wire taped down. And I'm going to use some silver tape that I have over there. just because I had it. Same reason why I use the butyl instead of some other kind of caulk underneath it, just because I had it. I do have silicone though I'm going to use on the heads. Okay, here's the finished product of the satellite receiver on the roof. It's fastened down, cable is running, using that silver tape that I just happened to have. I think it'll hold pretty good. If it doesn't, I'll get some butyl tape and put on there. What it does is it comes running down underneath the air conditioner here, and I went right back to where the wire came in for the outside antenna and just ran that right down through here, and it goes in right here through all that butyl. That's where the other antenna wire was running, and I was able just to tuck this one right in underneath them all, and it worked fine. So there it is. I'll put the cover back on and I'm done on the roof. Before I put the cover on, and I don't feel like taking it off and putting it on again because it's kind of a nuisance. There's a few screws. There's one here, there's one in the back in that same exact spot, and these are hidden. It took me a while to find them, but you'll look around there, you see a bigger hole right there. There it is, that hole, and there's another one right across the street from it. Back in here, let me get back here, see if you can see it if you're not getting too dizzy. But it's the big hole right there. There's two of those on each side, one in the back, one in the front. You undo those and the cover comes off. What I did was I came down through the same cable hole that the over-the-air antenna came through under the air conditioner, and I ran it back along here inside the air conditioner. You can see where that goes. It's pretty easy once you get the cover off to see it. And then I'm just going to have a little bit exposed there because there's no way I could get across from here to here underneath that leather top. So I just tucked it in underneath that right there, tucked in underneath that piece of aluminum, and it runs back to the back where it's tucked in, and then it just slid right into this little slot right here, right along in there. And there's a little piece I left sticking out just so you can see, but that just pushes in. Then it comes along here, and it's gonna come into my TV cabinet through that 1-inch hole I drilled there, and that's where the Wally's gonna live, right in there. You don't have to have a line of sight since the Wally uses an RF frequency, so it can be hidden. That's where it's going to go. So we continue. Okay, here we are at a campground, and that is the new satellite antenna on top of the motorhome. If I can reach up there high enough for you to see it, but that's what it looks like sitting up there. Now with it mounted on top, we do have to find an area that's open to the sky, which we did find in this nice little campsite that we're at right now. So let's go on inside and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, we're inside now, so we're going to go back and show you how the startup procedure is on the new dish satellite antenna. Let's go. Okay, and here's where I have the Wally installed, right here in the little cabinet above the DVD. And it seems to be okay in there. It doesn't get too hot, so I think it'll be all right. And it does work with the door shut. We can actually have it working. This is my lovely wife, Bev. Say hi, Bev.
Hi, Bev.
She's going to be the controller of the remote. It's not a voice remote, which I thought it was going to be. The ones that they put on our house yesterday, they are voice remotes, and you can get a voice remote for this. It should work. When the satellite antenna starts finding the satellites, you should hear a couple of clunks. Okay, here we are with a screen that we have to put in where we're at, and right now we're in Northern California. We're heading to Oregon. And I don't hear it. There it goes. It clunked a couple times. I'm not sure if that's normal, but I guess it is because it's done it both times now. It did find the satellites. We get this screen right here. It says press any button to watch TV, and we press any button. And it's the same, but we actually have satellite TV out here in the middle of a beautiful little camp spot. I just wanted to show you what just the Wally and the TV draw. So I put my little gauge on, battery cable, and it draws 7.3. That's just the Wally, and the inverter is on, and the TV is on. And the inverter by itself is drawing around 4 or 5, so we're probably taking 3.5 from the Wally and the TV. Say goodbye, Bev.
Goodbye, Bev.
Smile when you say that.
Smile when you say that. Goodbye, Bev.